What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, a photo surfaces of Cuban star boxer who's Olympic bronze medalist and is heading into a mega showdown as he's the WBA welterweight super champion. Yordenis Ugas, 26 wins, 4 losses, no draws, 12 wins by way of knockout. Yordenis Ugas is 35 years of age, stands at 5'9" with a 69-inch arm reach. He'll be heading into a massive showdown this upcoming Saturday night against legendary 8-division world champion, iconic Filipino superstar boxer Manny Pacquiao. With that said, Yordenis Ugas has a picture surfaced as he's doing the interview ringside, and in this picture you can see Yordenis Ugas' left bicep is bulging. Okay, it looks like it's completely deformed, the left bicep. It looks like there's something wrong with the left bicep, right? It's completely bulging, right? As you can see right here in this picture, it's completely bulging, okay? It looks abnormal. Now, some may say it's Photoshop. When I saw Ugas, he had on long sleeves both times, okay? Outside of this picture, at the press conference, and things of that nature, he had on long sleeves. So I couldn't really get the gist of, what was going on with that left bicep. And this is a mega showdown. Okay, Manny Pacquiao has already suffered a loss because undefeated unified WBC IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer, who's widely considered by many to be top 3 best pound for pound fighters in the world, and Earl the Truth Spence Jr., he had to be pulled from the fight because he suffered a retina tear, and later on it was disclosed that a retina detachment and a break. Okay, so Errol Spence, 27 wins, no losses, no draws, 21 big wins by way of knockout, 31 years of age, standing at 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach, had to be pulled from the fight. Who is a southpaw? So Errol Spence was pulled from the fight, and Manny Pacquiao, he had to make adjustments, and Manny Pacquiao had to prepare for Yordenis Ugas, who was awarded Manny Pacquiao's WBA title due to the fact that Manny Pacquiao had inactivity after he defeated former unified welterweight world champion superstar boxer Keith one-time Thurman in July of 2019. So 2-year layoff, okay? It's over 2 years since the last time Manny Pacquiao has been in the ring, 2 years and a month. And due to that inactivity, the WBA ordered Manny Pacquiao, according to them, and Gilberto Mendoza, WBA World Boxing Association president, that Manny Pacquiao had to face somebody within the top 10 ranking system or run the risk of being placed in champion recess or stripped the title. They chose to put him as champion in recess, and Manny Pacquiao was completely upset as WBA regular champion. Yordenis Ugas was elevated to super champion. Manny Pacquiao completely upset. Yordenis Ugas was supposed to be the co-main event for Errol Spence Manny Pacquiao. He's supposed to face Fabian Maidana, younger brother of former world champion Marcos El Chino Maidana, on the undercard, as the WBA decided not to reinstate Manny Pacquiao as the WBA champion going into this fight with Errol Spence Jr. Now Manny Pacquiao, as he stated, he's completely happy to get an opportunity to fight Yordenis Ugas and make a statement out of Yordenis Ugas simply because Yordenis Ugas, 26 wins, 4 losses, no draws. Yordenis Ugas has his belt and he didn't earn it. So Manny Pacquiao is completely bothered by that, and he's being vocal about it. Manny Pacquiao is never vocal about these types of situations. He's actually very mild-mannered. But in this case, Manny Pacquiao is not a happy camper that Yordenis Ugas was awarded the belt. And so now you have these pictures surfacing of Yordenis Ugas' left bicep bulging. Now, again, we can't have any built-in excuses. And this looks abnormal. Now, I don't know if this is Photoshopped. I don't know if this is old. I don't know if this was recent. This is being reported as this just took place. This is a recent interview. So maybe it's Photoshopped. But it looks completely abnormal. And Yordenis Ugas is pointing at it. He's acknowledging it, okay? And so, you're going into a fight with a legend like Manny Pacquiao. 62 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws. Manny Pacquiao has 39 knockouts in his career. He himself was knocked out 3 times. Manny Pacquiao, 42 years of age, Manny Pacquiao stands at 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, okay? And Manny Pacquiao is a southpaw who's very explosive, very athletic, and very dangerous. And for Yordenis Ugas to be going into this fight with Manny Pacquiao, and he's going into this fight with Manny Pacquiao as with an injury, as a wounded, right? With a left bicep injury, okay? That is, risky to say the least. Yordenis Ugas is not a power puncher to begin with, okay? Yordenis Ugas is a technically skilled, sound boxer, pure boxer who has a Cuban style boxing, which is very rich. They probably have arguably the best amateur program in all of boxing. Very rich, but he doesn't have quick feet. He doesn't have quick hands. He has respectably quick hands, okay? But he doesn't have much power. As you see, he only has 12 knockouts in 30 fights, okay? So he's not a big puncher. And when he fought a guy by the name of Omar Figueroa, who was at the time 28 wins, no losses, but he's a smaller guy, Omar Figueroa. You expected Yordenis Ugas, the clean punches he was landing on Omar Figueroa, who's 5'7" with a 72-inch arm reach. But Omar Figueroa was a smaller weight class guy. He came up in weight. He challenged Yordenis Ugas. And, he was seen as, Omar Figueroa was seen as a very, very good fighter, a tough fighter. But in that fight, no defense. Omar Figueroa seemed not to be disciplined. And Yordenis Ugas was hitting Omar Figueroa with big, clean punches. And he couldn't get rid of Omar Figueroa. Small guy, okay? And when he was in his last fight, in Yordenis Ugas' last fight, the last time we saw him in the ring, okay, he nearly was stopped in that fight in the 12th round. He survived the 12th round. Time was on his side in the 12th round. He was able to get out of that 12th round, but he was badly hurt. He showed vulnerabilities, okay? And, if that was Manny Pacquiao, obviously the triangle theory doesn't work in the sport of boxing, but you just have to think, if that was Manny Pacquiao or Errol Spence, of a high-quality opponent, then what would have been the outcome of that fight, So with that said, Yordenis Ugas, he fought Abel Ramos, who's not a big-name fighter, is not a A-level fighter, and he got a split decision victory. He didn't look his best in that fight. And again, Abel Ramos nearly got a stoppage over Yordenis Ugas. Ugas is 35 years of age as well, okay? He can't go into this fight handicapped. He can't go in this fight wounded. Manny Pacquiao, if he smells blood, Manny Pacquiao is coming to get you. He's coming to get you out of there, okay? So it's impossible for Yordenis Ugas, if this injury proves to be true, and we will see, especially the weigh-in is tomorrow. So we will see Yordenis Ugas without a shirt, and we'll see, if this injury to his left bicep holds to be true, or hopefully it's Photoshop. I want Yordenis Ugas 100% to be healthy going into this fight, so we can get an exciting fight on Saturday night. Okay, and I can't see how the boxing commission would allow Yordenis Ugas with a bicep injury to go into a fight. I don't know how Yordenis Ugas would physically go into a fight with a bicep injury, okay? And how would he think he would perform? Maybe this is normal, but I haven't seen, Yordenis Ugas bicep look like this in any previous fights. So I'm hoping that this is a Photoshop picture of Yordenis Ugas. I'm hoping that there's absolutely nothing wrong with Yordenis Ugas' bicep. And, we get a great fight, great action-packed fight on Saturday night. I'm already picking Manny Pacquiao to win this fight, although Yordenis Ugas has somewhat of the style that gives Manny Pacquiao trouble. Pure boxers with jabs and counter punches give Manny Pacquiao trouble, because if you have good timing and you have a jab and you counter punch, you can start to predict Manny Pacquiao. He becomes predictable, okay? Because he could get frustrated. He works very hard to get on the inside, and he could get into a rhythm that you could start to time. But Yordenis Ugas has okay timing. He doesn't have good timing or great timing. He has okay timing. And against Sean Porter, two-time welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, who was pressing Yordenis Ugas was missing a lot of punches. Sean Porter was a nod at the victory. Some people thought Ugas should have gotten a nod, but I thought that Sean Porter got the nod correctly, because I thought Ugas was missing a lot of punches and was a lot of, deception on the part of his activity. He was active, but he wasn't, landing a lot of clean punches. So with that said, he doesn't have good timing or great timing. That's what it takes to be able to beat Manny Pacquiao. Now, again, Manny Pacquiao has been out the ring for over 2 years, okay? And he's 42 years of age. Father Time is undefeated. So we don't know what we're going to get from Manny Pacquiao. Now, Manny Pacquiao and his team, they're stating that, you're going to get the best version of Manny Pacquiao because the layoff is going to do Manny Pacquiao and his body great, So we got to see how that plays out. So let's see how this unfolds. Let's see if this holds to be true. But you can clearly see right here in this picture, Yordenis Ugas' bicep is bulging. It doesn't look right. It looks abnormal. Hopefully it's Photoshop. Who knows? Maybe it's old. Let's see how this unfolds. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Wow.